everybody. Welcome back to Monday with Molly. I'm Andrew Kosselman here with Molly Dean. What's up, Molly?
You know, it's another Monday.
It is another Monday, and we've had some doozies this month in the pipeline, huh?
We have.
I actually want to talk about those a little bit because it's been brought to our attention. Obviously, finishing number one in the city last year, you do a lot of transactions, and it's not just all easy transactions either. We've got some tricky ones that we do, and that's kind of how you've made a name for yourself here.
You see me like tearing up?
Yeah. Is it because you're worried I'm about to give you another one?
No, it's because those are the things that stick with you.
They're the ones that really make you feel good.
They are. They're the ones.
After some stress.
After some stress.
Yeah.
They're the reasons why we do what we do.
Well, let's talk about a couple of them without giving any personal information about the clients. So we've got a client who we're closing in the next couple of days in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy.
Yeah, you can do that.
Actively in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and was told, no way you're buying a house for years and years.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy in a Chapter 13. It's not an easy process. I mean, you have to have court approval. There's a lot of T's to cross. The court has to tell you how much you can spend on a monthly basis. But as soon as you have that piece of paper, we're a go. As long as you've made your bankruptcy payments on time and the court says it's okay, and we build into that guideline, we can absolutely do it.
Yeah, you still have to meet the other general qualifications of a home loan, but it's not a death sentence for buying a house like a lot of people think it is. That's been a really, really just empowering transaction.
It has been.
Not as, for me personally, as cool as the transaction we're doing where we were lender number 4, trying to get a pre-approval done because we had a expanded credit situation. What that means is, tell me a little bit of what expanded credit is.
It's more of an out-of-the-box sort of loan. In this case, it was a manual underwrite. So it fits the standard FHA guidelines, but it's not an approve eligible finding. So we have to cross T's with alternate trade lines, verification of rent, verification of utilities, stuff like that. And reserves. They had to have some extra money in the bank.
We don't have subtitles in these videos, so let me put on the decoder ring for all of you guys watching. Basically what Molly said was, we have access to certain programs that allow for lower credit scores and higher debt to income ratios than, in this case, 3 other lenders that the client talked to before us didn't even have or have accessible to them.
It's all about the knowledge of the guidelines. Like it's understanding the structure of the loan and how to make it meet the guidelines so that we can bring it to the finish line. It meets FHA guidelines and it's closing. Yeah. And so just long story short on that, once again, is knowing the rules can get you access to things then perhaps your run-of-the-mill loan officer with maybe some less experience just doesn't even know exist out there. Yeah, it's knowledge.
I feel like that whole theme kind of came as a tidal wave for us this last month. Did you know that over a quarter of our pipeline was single moms or single women trying to buy a home for the first time on their own?
That alone will make me want to cry. I just think it's really incredible.
Yeah. And
the women are like stepping out and stepping up and like, I'm going to do this.
And also having those daily conversations of what you thought was doable versus, or not, some of them not even thinking it was possible at all.
Yeah, it takes me back to when I bought my first house, you know? Pretty sure my dad looked at me and was like, you're doing what? I'm like, it's fine.
Pretty sure your dad still looks at you and says that. So,
sure he
but
does.
not in regards to buying a house.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, just coming up with all sorts of different creative solutions of what to use your money with, where your price points are, where your payment is, and kind of helping people program what they want as a priority. Because for some of these women and for some of these men, some single fathers that we've closed home loans for here recently as well, they don't know what doing it by yourself looks like.
You know, it's funny you say that. So we did a girl dad loan this month, and it was, his daughters were so extremely excited. I got a phone call today that they keep running in the house, and the dad was like, why do you keep running in the house? And they're like, because we can. It's ours and we can. But it was also very moving too. He too was like, other people had told him no, and he was like, I don't think I can do it, and we brought it to the finish line.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just a couple of the many stories that over the last several years of my career working for you, I've gotten to see. It almost becomes normal, but everyone does truly make an impact.
It really does. Like I mean, they all mean something, but some stick a little different.
Some have a little extra story behind
They
it.
do.
So, all right, well, that's all I have for you today, Molly.
Happy Monday.
Have a great week.